the West Coast Cowboy Tour. If you want to see where I'm going to be, go to thejasonellis.com to see tour dates and where I'm going to be, because I might be in your town. thejasonellis.com. Do it. Go now.
The reason why people had to do the Greek Olympics in the nude, the original Olympics, is because a woman had managed to sneak in and competed actually well enough that embarrassed all the dudes. When at the end she was like, aha, look at my veg.
Man, she must have been an ugly broad.
Right? I know.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to pull the beeve out to notify us that you don't have a pecker. Yeah. Like, I'm like, this whole time I thought your name was Johnny, you
I'm
idiot.
I'm still not sure I believe it. I'm the king. Man, boxing in the olden times was so cool, and now it's so lame. But still, the level is better. It's weird. Like, if you're so good, then why aren't you so awesome where you could have like 50 rounds? Like, let's fight until the death. I am against illegal steroids. Everybody should have all the steroids and everybody should fight. There should be no refs. There is no ref. It's when one of the opponents goes, right, I quit, you win. You know who the ref is? The fighters. And the only refs are the two fighters. That's it. Okay.
And then when one guy goes, man to man, well, or woman to woman.
Okay, what about
I'm not
one
saying
guy repeatedly starts throwing uppercuts to the other guy's balls?
Oh, no. Okay, sorry. No, there's no judges.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a ref.
Yeah, judges are the worst.
Yeah, sorry.
Who are those guys?
I meant that. Yeah, dude, I've seen
literally,
refs.
who are those guys?
I've seen judges that are looking at their phone when the fight's happening.
Really?
Yeah. There's a judge that people know in MMA community in Los Angeles where he is like, he's 107.
Mm-hmm.
And he has, you know, when you have no neck muscle because you're 107?
You've been carrying your head for too long.
Your chest, your chin and your chest are the thing that keeps your head above your penis.
Yes.
But that's basically what you're staring at.
Uh-huh.
He's a judge.
How does the athletic commission assigns these people?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm allowed to talk smack on them, right?
Do you plan to do any business with the Los Angeles Athletic Commission in the future?
Maybe.
Well, then go right ahead. Yeah.
But the Nevada Commission, they've banned me.
Okay.
So screw those guys. Well, you know what? I don't care. It's probably fair.
So you think that boxing used to be better because guys used to fight like 120 rounds?
I mean, you might be exaggerating, but
I don't think I am.
Not be.
Jake, what's the longest boxing match in history? I swear I've seen shit that was in
it might be 100 rounds.
That was in the triple digits. So what did that actually mean? Because look, here's the bottom line. You see this in all the sports. It's like, oh, the players used to be better. They used to be more skilled. They used to be faster.
Well, that's not true.
It's not true.
This is saying from 1893.
1893, when men were men and fought in their underwear. This fight lasted 7 hours and 19 minutes.
That's a fight.
110 3-minute rounds.
That's crazy.
Declared a no contest.
Wait, they didn't get a decision?
I most definitely had a contest.
One more round.
You could tell me I won. You could tell me I lost. But do not tell me this was not a contest.
Yeah, you can't do 7 hours and then say it's a draw.
That's what they did.
Somebody's going to die.
It was a no contest, later changed to a draw.
Wait, no, one more round.
Well,
we've already done 7 hours. What's another hour? Dude.
It might please you to learn that
one of the participants, Andy Bowen, won the 85-round rematch 1 month later.
See, those guys, that's when men were men.
That's when people didn't even expect to need their brain past the age of 40.
Yeah, that's that's like, you want to talk about somebody that has like a TikTok or like a...
Who are you betting on, the guy in pants or the guy in tidy whities?
Look, back then, tidy whities were a sign of strength.
Maybe they fought over a pair of pants.
Right. Winner
Bowen,
gets the tidy whities. Right.
Andy Bowen was able to claim the trousers, having won the rematch.
Right. That's why he's got the trousers on, because he won. Right. That makes sense. Yeah. And the loser has...
The belt in those days, you see, was a literal belt.
It was a shoelace. Yeah. The loser has shit-stained underwear and doesn't know who he is until he dies. That's why you really want to win.
Okay.
Look at the crowd for that.
Yeah, what the hell else were they going to do?
Man, 7 hours in that crowd. I don't know which is harder, being the fighter or watching it.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of snacks do you get in 1893?
People would bring picnic baskets.
Why did you say it like you're a bear that saves fires?
I don't know, because it seems old-timey. People didn't have stuff to do.
Wait, in the olden times, they didn't say picnic, they said picnic?
I guess that's what I'm saying.
Was there an era where it was pronounced picnic?
We can look into that.
You're being a bear. I know you are.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah.
Okay. So people used to work, like a lot of farmers, largely agrarian society.
Who society? What?
Agrarian. So where did this happen? This wasn't in the Big Smoke, was it?
Look here, she. It was in New York.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyway, when...
Wait, the fight started at 9 and it went till 5 in the morning. Dude, when you're fighting, like, have you ever had a big night and 5 in the morning comes and you're like, wow, I've seen a lot of stuff? Mm-hmm. Could you imagine being punched in the head for 7 hours until 5 in the morning?
Wait, that's not... Oh, it started at 9:15 p.m. God, if you think there's any chance the fight might go 112 rounds, don't you start it before 9?
Yeah, but do you ever think that it's going to go 112 rounds?
No, but you might think it might go 30 or 40.
In boxing's defense, I think that was not an average.
How many was it supposed to go? We have
10.
a scheduled bout of 87 rounds.
I think sometimes the guy gets knocked out in the first round, like boxing.
Okay, so what were the rules?
What was the average rounds back then? Like, were people doing 80, 75? Like, I think that was a very rare.
So just
how does that even work? Where everyone's like, well, wait, we've gone for an hour,
right,
and you've both what?
So
punched each other at the same time over and over again to the point where we're like, look, we can't make a decision.
Well,
one more round.
See, the word that you just said, the decision. I don't think they had judges. I think the idea was these guys are going to box 3-minute round, 1 minute break, 3-minute round, 1 minute break until somebody wins.
Oh.
Had to be.
And one guy couldn't knock the other guy down.
And that's why it became...
Or did he knock him down and the guy got back up?
I would be disappointed if I saw a 112 round fight with no knockdowns.
Yeah. No, I'd leave.
I would, yeah. I mean,
but if it's every 10 seconds a guy gets knocked on his ass.
Yeah.
And he gets up before the 10 count. Did they have a 10 count?
The average round, though, is about 2 to 3 minutes, and the average 20 to 25 rounds per fight.
Michael.
Yes.
What if it was he knocked the dude out, and then like 5 minutes later the guy woke up and was like, I'm not done yet. And you go, okay. And it went for 7 hours.
A society that is okay with a 112 round fight isn't going to tell a guy he can't climb back. He could climb out of a casket and get back.
Like, did they have lunch breaks? Like, did they eat?
They have bathroom breaks?
Did he get a picnic before the like round 75?
I can't take any boxing match seriously where the guy eats a sandwich in the middle.
Oh, I can.
So look, like I know that there's a famous in American politics, the Lincoln-Douglas debates. Abraham Lincoln, he was running for senator of Illinois against.
I feel like that guy won.
Stephen Douglas. Actually, Lincoln lost.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he lost the senatorial race, obviously later was the president, but they would, and this is often brought up as an example of how people, like attention spans have changed over the years. Literally, one guy would talk for like an hour, and then the other guy would be like,
how's that changed?
Idiot! And then he would speak for like point by point, address what that guy had just said and make his counterpoints. And then the other guy would come back out and it would go on like all day. And people would bring a picnic basket because that was the only goddamn thing going on in town.
They didn't have TikTok.
They didn't have it. They would farm 6 days a week, and the biggest thing that had happened in their county for
So it's pretty
3 months.
exciting.
These two famous statesmen who are we're gonna send one of them to Washington D.C.
Man,
They're
a
gonna
blowjob for those people would have been thrilling, right? I mean,
probably
if you think,
less. I think less thrilling for the person delivering it, but yeah,
it depends.
given hygiene standards of the day.
Wait, they had
You think you guys washed their junk before BJ's in the 1890s?
They
What a
had
child.
Did they have showers?
No.
Yeah,
no.
they did.
No, they didn't have running. Come on.
Yeah,
No.
but you never
Like,
had a
you
bush
have
shower?
a bucket on a string.
Yeah, bush shower. They
One-
had soap in the 1800s, didn't they?
They got one bucket, one room temp bucket.
Yeah, I've
Most of
had
it goes over your head.
a bush shower.
And
where I was
you were ready to go for.
all right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, all right.
Now, if you were thinking, I got to make this bush shower count because I got a lady coming by.
I won't
in a
wash
minute.
I'm just gonna wash my genitals, not the rest. Yeah.
Otherwise, half of it just goes on your head.
I'm gonna have a dirty head, but my genitals are gonna be spotless.
I don't think Jack Dempsey was thinking about the needs of the lady.
I would never blow Jack Dempsey. That's the last guy that I would want to blow. But he might have been like he wasn't even 1800s. He was 1900s, wasn't he?
I don't know when Jack Dempsey was in his prime. The longest gloved contest.
Oh, I now know why. They're little guys.
Yeah, that's Blaine, isn't it?
Yes. Everybody knows Blaine's a pussy, so those are just two pussies that like pitter-patted each other for 7 hours. They should have been booed off and eaten.
Right. There is the argument that if you can box for 110 rounds, that you're the greatest, toughest man who ever lived. And there's also the argument that you're the biggest pussies who ever lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And put some
Yeah.
fucking pants on.
It looks like briefs should have had a reach advantage over boxer briefs. Are they fighting in socks? Was this?
The leather shit. Yeah, no, they're very.
Was this strip boxing? They start.
I mean, dude, if you're fighting for 7 hours, you don't want to have too many clothes on.
No, but did they start in 3-piece suits?
I mean, didn't they fight in the Roman times naked?
I've heard that, right?
I mean, this is an extension of that, correct?
Yeah, it was basically 20 years after the fall of Rome.
Right. Boxing was next.
You know, I think the reason why they made people, is this true? Can you look this up? The reason why people had to do the Greek Olympics in the nude, the original Olympics, is because a woman had managed to sneak in and competed actually well enough that embarrassed all the dudes. When at the end she was like, aha, look at my veg.
Man, she must have been an ugly broad.
Right? I know.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
to you have to pull the beeve out to notify us that you don't have a pecker.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, this whole time I thought your name was Johnny. You
I'm
hideous
still not
wench.
sure I believe it.
You've just got a little dick, man.
In the ancient Greek Olympics, athletes competed naked as a way to honor the god Zeus. Maybe I just made up what I just said.
Right. No, that makes sense. Zeus was heavily into cock. He really appreciated it swinging. Yeah. I'd at least want a loincloth because I feel like it's going to get injured.
Yeah.
It's swinging around.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, something's going to catch on it.
Uh-huh.
I don't need that. I need that to be buckled down. Yeah. And honestly,
Uh-huh.
if I'm fighting you nude and we get into like a grappling match,
Chubbing up?
that's not where I was going to go. But I will like rip your genitals off.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I'm trying to win, Michael.
I understand. I mean, theoretically, you could do that to a man in tidy whities.
I know it's low-hanging fruit, but
this is literally.
Yeah.
But this
I'm
is
taking it.
part of the honor system of being an Olympian. I think it's just.
Was there honor back then?
The unspoken agreement that under no circumstance.
I mean, I thought Zeus wanted to see my junk just so that I could pull on the other guys. Isn't that the whole point?
I don't care.
And they were all gay, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care if
It wasn't gay back then.
look at the guys in the audience are just
They're all jerking each other off too.
they're nearly naked.
How many fights and how many blowjobs were happening at the same time at the Olympics?
There's a certain kind of guy that can only watch well-muscled naked men wrestling in the town square for so long before he's got to get a piece himself.
Right, everyone was. I mean, am I wrong? I don't know that much about history, but it wasn't. Everybody was gay in Greece, right? That's where gay. What is that where gay was invented?
I don't
Zeus
think
started
there was,
this shit.
I don't think there was ever a time when gay wasn't a thing.
Right.
There's gay animals.
Yeah. So when it's Lucy's the first of our kind, right?
Total lesbo.
She was a full dog.
I believe so.
She
Yeah.
chowed the beef 24/7.
Australopithecus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Astropithecus, is that a girlfriend?
Australopithecus is one of the, like, when you see the evolution of man from monkey, it's one of the ones in the middle. Yeah, she might have been an Australopithecus, but don't quote me on anything.
If she was into you,
Lucy.
yeah,
it's gonna take more than a bush shower.
right. Well, no, you don't need. Oh no, you're saying she needs more than a bush.
Yes.
Right. What about in a lagoon?
Oh man, I barely want to have sex with humans in lagoons.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, lagoons is an aphrodisiac for me.
The water's
a
cold.
Waterfall?
The water's cold.
Oh, nah.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
You heat up.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, look, okay, wintertime waterfall? No. I'm not a nautic warlord, but...
Is there warm waterfalls?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Summertime rivers?
Yeah.
I've had sex in a summertime river, like...
Warm?
This last summer.
Yeah.
I wasn't cold.
Okay.
I was feeling it.
Yeah. I would still rather Lucy just takes a shower and we do it on a bed. I'm kind of kinky like that.
Honestly, I'd rather do Lucy in the wilderness.
Yeah, I get it.
Because I feel like
it's
Lucy...
the vibe.
Yeah, and if she seemed a little hairier than my usual type, believe it or not.
Right.
And nothing worse than like incredible amounts of pubes in my bed after sleeping with somebody.
Well,
I'd be like, oh man, did I really do that?
Cleaning lady's going to have her work cut out for her after this
man,
encounter. That goes without saying.
It's a heavy vacuuming.
See, I'm going to go in the exact opposite direction, which is that nobody has ever made Lucy feel like a natural woman. Right. So go to like, take a bath. Has Lucy ever had a bubble bath? Has Lucy ever...
bath is ruined. The stain in that bath is incredible.
How does Lucy feel about a piece of tasteful negligee?
Does Lucy have... She's not going to look good like negligee, dude.
She's not going to look good, period.
You can't frame a turd.
Can we get a picture of Lucy up here?
Yeah, I don't know how they did that, but...
Jake,
does she have fangs? Because I'm not sure I want to get a blowy.
I just you have to assume,
so to speak. Not Saint Lucy.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Lucy what?
What do you mean Lucy what? Lucy, the first human ever.
I thought that was Eve.
Shut up, Jake, you dumbass.
Adam and Eve, you know?
Well, Adam was first.
There you go.
Yeah, wow, that changes everything.
Are you out?
I am. Wow, that's... Does anybody realize that Lucy was a monkey?
Does anybody not realize that Lucy was a monkey?
Me? Wait, Lucy was a man?
Lucy's like it's an early human ancestor. It's an evolution. It's like not a missing link because it's not missing. It's a link from monkeys to humans.
I'm out. I apologize.
So you would just want to have sex with a cave woman?
Yeah.
Okay,
but like woman.
Yes.
Lucy's a monkey man.
Well, yeah.
She's not... No offense, Lucy, but you're a dude. Man, that is not a good head.
See,
there's nothing good about that head.
The picture where she's growing her hair out a little bit?
I don't like her hair. The forehead is gone. The brow is like, a Geico thing. I can't. The nostril... Nah, I can't. Man, Lucy is...
You tell me you never...
absolutely terrifying.
You tell me you never jerked off to a troll doll.
I have never... Yes, I am saying that.
Okay. Can we get a real... Okay, wait, but Lucy with boobs.
Oh.
Does that change anything?
Oh, now we're talking, yeah.
Mood lighting.
Yeah, no.
A little negligee.
Maybe some Nair.
Al Green on the Bluetooth.
Dang, dude. I mean, she is getting hotter.
Yeah.
It's starting
You'll get
to work.
there.
Yeah. The beard is making it hard.
Right.
Is she going bald?
I mean, I'm going to be on opiates. Let's make no mistake.
Oh, okay. Oh, well then yeah. Yeah, nah, I can't do it.
Yeah, the beard is real tough.
Yeah.
Maybe if she braided it like a new metal guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a little bit better.
Like the dude from Korn.
Got more. She definitely became more sexually attractive when she looked more like Jonathan Davis.
Yeah, that would work.
Can we see an AI realistic depiction of a cave woman?
Yeah.
Because I think this is more your speed. This is what you were envisioning.
For sure.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
okay. wait, what cave is she in? How do I get there?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. She's never been in a cave in her fucking life.
It's
That's
outside
not fair.
it's right next to Coachella.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tent at Coach. Oh, with a wolf. Yeah. Definitely into women with wolves as friends, as companions.
Genghis Khani there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan is like the first Elon Musk.
Be very, very sexy to sleep with a woman that had a pet wolf that stared at you menacingly the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's my scene, as it turns out.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Speaking of sexy, some healthcare worker has been fired, and there may be some criminal charges filed after she posted repeated videos of herself twerking on disabled dudes' heads.
Did they want her to?
I don't think these guys were in a position to legally say, you know, it'd be great if you could twerk on my head right now.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out what.
Wait, isn't that guy giving the thumbs up? Oh, his hand's just stuck. Okay. I don't know. It might be. It's tough to. Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
Bathtub guys.
Dude, this. Wait,
not
what
really
is she
twerking.
giving him? What is that? An E-bomber? Or what was she feeding him?
It's either like time for his medication or she's giving him MDMA.
I don't know, dude. If I'm gone and that's how I get fed, I don't know I'm cool, but I am. Yeah, that guy. The bathtub one is not. That's not cool, bro. Like, what did she just give him? He doesn't know what it is. Oh, bruh.
The shame is that she could find plenty of regularly abled people that'd be more than happy to have her twerk on their head.
Is she going to jail or?
She is facing a felony charge, exploitation of a disabled person, which is a pretty accurate depiction of what I saw there.
Yeah. Is she got an album?
I know, right?
That's got to be coming soon, right? She's catching somebody outside for sure.
Yeah. That chick is beefing with Travis Barker's daughter.
Look, if you're Travis Barker, you call your daughter and you go, don't say anything.
Yeah, don't feed the...
Are you talking back to that moron?
I think they're like exchanging diss tracks.
No.
Alabama Barker?
Oh, wait. They're diss tracking each other.
Yeah.
Oh, it's business.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then go for it. Yeah.
Are you familiar with Alabama Barkers?
No, I'm a full grown man. I do stuff.
Yeah.
I did not know that he had a.
Jake, you familiar with Alabama Barker's tracks?
No.
How about Bahab Bahabi?
No.
Really?
No.
You don't know who she is?
No, not at all.
Wait.
You don't know who Bad Baby is?
Yeah, we know who I know who Bad Baby is.
I don't. Well,
You don't know Catch Me Outside?
yeah, I do know that.
That's Bad Baby.
Okay.
She's
Not to be mistaken with Bad Baby.
she's your generation's Kurt Cobain. You should know that.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's kind of depressing.
Yeah, no, you should be depressed. That's what's happening.
Depressing is looking at our Google history for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's bad. Her mom is that Oscar De La Hoya's ex, right?
Wait, okay, hold on. Her mom is Oscar De La Hoya's. Am I supposed to know Oscar De La Hoya's ex?
No, wait, yeah, she was famous for being Oscar De La Hoya's ex, and then being Travis's ex.
Oh my goodness.
She was like a model, right?
I have no idea.
Wait, none of you guys know this, right?
No.
So yeah, Alabama Barker's got 2 million followers there.
What's her mum's name? Because her mum's, she'd be a trifling. Yeah, that's it, Shayna.
Oh, Shayna Mokler.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's a dangerous lady.
Yeah.
Travis Barker seems cool, but track record wise,
Right. At a certain point.
you gotta start taking responsibility. You're an idiot.
At a certain point, you got to start. We assume that he's cool because he is
I met him a few times. He was cool.
coolest drummer of his generation.
Yeah.
Cooler. He drank Tommy Lee's milkshake because there was a time where Motley Crue was cool, as cool as they ever got. And then hair metal stopped being cool, but Tommy Lee managed to be cool because he had a big dick and he was fucking Pamela Anderson. So like when hip hop came along, and they wanted to do like a crossover mashup kind of thing, Tommy Lee was the guy they'd have to come in and do the drums on it.
Yeah.
And then Blink came, and nobody ever called Tommy Lee again. Anytime anybody cool wanted to do something like legitimately cool, not rock cool, like hip hop cool, they got Travis to do it. But at a certain point, if you're just going from Moklers to Kardashians, I don't care how skinny you are and how great your drumming is and how excellent your tattoos are.
He's not hot.
No.
And it's weird because everybody thinks he is.
He's just...
And it's like, you're a good drummer, but you're so good at drumming that you're considered hot, which is quite an achievement because you're really not.
I think if you are insane... as a dude, this isn't fair. If you're rail thin, covered in tattoos, and you can do something, you are hot.
Yeah. His tattoos made him hotter, but he's still hideous.
Yeah.
And he's little, and he's frail. Remember his ankles would break all the time when he was walking and stuff?
Oh.
Hey, he's like a chalk boy. You don't know about that?
No.
Hey, multiple fractures because he's like...
Walking injuries.
Yeah.
He's able to drum, and yet his chalky bones will no longer.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah, he couldn't use foot double kick for a long time because he kept breaking his ankles, tripping on sticks and stuff.
Sticks and curbs and
man,
moving sidewalks.
Google it. He's very fragile.
I mean, of course, I remember the plane crash.
Can I get a shout out for my mom? She passed away a year ago today. She was the most badass woman I ever had the pleasure of knowing. Also, I'm sad I missed your stand-up. I bought tickets to DC Comedy Loft and wasn't able to make it to the show. Hopefully, you can come back to the East Coast. Some of your dark times have
Coincided.
Yeah, thank you. Coincided.
Thanks, Jake.
Yeah, you don't know who Bad Baby is, but you can read. Have coincided with mine and helped me get through. So thank you. My name is Justin, by the way. I've been a listener for quite a while. Shout out to your mom. He didn't say her name, otherwise I would. But mom.
Shout out to Justin's mom.
Yep, there you go. Someone said that they can get me tires.
That's cool. You need tires.
I do. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, it's some other stuff. It's okay.
Remember Wide Neck?
Yeah.
He's been arrested.
Yeah, well.
It's kind of his thing.
Do we really? I mean, he's got an album, right?
I'm
kind of...
Didn't he do, what was it, celebrity boxing with Long Neck?
That doesn't seem legal. You can't really, I mean, I don't know.
No, that's Jake, wow. I'm impressed by you not knowing anything.
Yeah, there's just like shit I don't know, believe it or not.
Well, it seems like that.
Yeah. So the bottom one, that is the one that put this guy on the map. And you can probably see why. Jake.
Because he got a wide neck?
There, that's how he got that nickname. It was very clever.
Yeah, no, they put a lot of thought into that.
And
little guy, right?
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's short with a wide neck.
If he is short.
Wait, those two fought each other?
Something like that, dude.
That's not fair.
Yeah. How many rounds did... Oh, my God. They did a song together, Next Up.
Yeah, well... I'm pretty, I don't want to be mean, but I need to not look at that anymore.
This is the world that we have made for ourselves.
No,
this
that
is
guy's hideous.
The world that we live in.
I'll tell you what, if that guy tries to mug me, I'm going to give him whatever he wants because I'm scared.
I think he's going to jail.
He'll do well there. Nobody's going to try and, want him. He's just really not hot.
No. Well, he found somebody to sleep with him. I think he had a bad breakup with somebody and had filmed some explicit videos with that person. I'm kind of connecting some dots.
Who would you rather sleep with more, Lucy or
Lucy. Lucy's got kind eyes. I feel like Lucy has got this kind of Mother Earth in touch with nature. Yeah. I feel like Lucy, I see us we have sex and then we wake up in the morning and she's standing by the doorway and we can't talk because we don't share a common language, but I just kind of get the vibe that she's saying, follow me, let me show you my world.
Where to get some berries? I
was going to say seeds, but yeah, exactly.
Same thing.
Exactly. I don't Would Lucy?
But it's neck and neck.
Yeah, pun very much intended. Yeah, basically, he during this bad breakup, he sent explicit videos to everyone in the person's family.
Oh,
Why
wait,
didn't they,
of him? Oh,
yeah, so
man.
like to her mom, but also to her children.
Oh,
They
dude.
being underage means he has distributed pornography to a
well,
minor.
then good, we got him. He
Yeah.
needs to be off the streets.
I tend to agree.
We don't need that in our lives.
Right? Do we need? The question is, Island Boys out
No,
on the street.
no. We gotta tighten it up a little bit here. I mean, sure, have celebrities become pretty weak? Yeah. But enough of the ground balls. Like,
Oh, I like that.
haha, let's move on.
Yeah, can you get the Island Boy mugshot up there?
Yeah, you can't. I don't want to hear like this guy is. There's no dumber. There's no. It's the lowest of low. It's just like, yeah, that's what that's the worst of the world. Thank you, got it. Now let's move on. What is he doing? Selling OxyContin?
I think he just ran. Either he was a passenger in a car or driving a car that, like, I think the officer was looking for a reason to pull him over. May have had.
Well, he doesn't look very inconspicuous.
May have had his suspicions about this guy, yeah. And so I think they rolled through a stop sign and had expired plates
With that hair.
with that hair.
Is that necessary? I mean, does he realize? You know what's crazy is somebody slept with him.
What's even crazier is
Okay, here we go. Lucy Wideneck or that whatever the
or
hell
Island
that-
Boy. I would.
We should bring live executions back.
Lucy could be.
She's a better person.
Lucy could like talk like Fran Drescher and obsessively watch Guy Fieri cooking shows
Oof.
and
Yeah, but yeah, you're right though.
have an uncontrollable gas problem. And I would rather marry Lucy than take a road trip with an Island Boy.
Can't you pay him a lot of money to like be in a bare knuckle fight where he just gets destroyed every weekend? Because that's really all I need to see from that. Somebody needs to beat him senseless, and his brother.
Yeah, the crazy thing is not that somebody slept with him. People have, we've all been, both men and women have done their fair share of grisly deeds. But of course, we're talking about women. We say, there's only so many trophy husbands out there. Women have slept with some truly appalling men for reasons beyond pure sexual attraction.
Mm-hmm.
I would go so far as to say that not only has somebody slept with him, a lot of people have slept with him, and a lot of them actually find him attractive.
That's insane. There's no dumber. And that's saying something. We all need to move on. They need to be illegally no longer shown on media.
So where do we go from here? Because I'm just like a common sense kind of guy that everything goes real this way. I'm like, well, that means we're just at the tipping point. It's going to go back the other way.
No.
I don't feel that way anymore.
Yeah.
How can we get dumber? Because we're gonna.
Robots. I can't wait for robots to take over so they can kill these people. I shouldn't say that, but if they died, would the world be better?
So this
Give
guy,
me an argument that it wouldn't be.
when they pulled him over, there was oxycodone in the car. I think he actually later produced a prescription for that.
I'm sure he's in pain.
Plus, there was a gun that was
Man,
had,
it was a gun.
had the serial number scratched off it, and it was painted blue.
How is he alive? Why hasn't someone just killed him? Like if you're in that world and you're a real bone thug,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you kill him? Like Nipsey Hussle seemed like a good guy.
Oh, he seemed like a great guy.
They killed him.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Why is that guy? Why are those two?
Island Boys just
Yeah.
walk the planet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like whoever did the Nipsey thing, get him for this. Tupac.
Jake Paul could really rehabilitate his image in my mind if he could get like him to fight get a Takashi in there. 110 rounds.
It would be because they both can't punch.
We have no judges.
Yeah.
You can't leave.
No, it's on 24/7.
Can't leave until somebody's unconscious.
Yeah, dead.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I don't need them to be back.
Bare knuckle.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To the end.
Yeah.
And no rules. If someone punches him in the balls 700 times, fair enough. Keep going.
Because both of these guys, and I could be wrong. You could tell me that, oh no, these guys are, their dad's a boxer. They've been living in a boxing gym since the time they were born. Okay, but I tend to think that they're not, and I feel like guys that are not actually skilled at fighting or particularly tough, they'll go dirty pretty quickly.
Oh yeah.
I think when Takashi realizes he's in trouble, it's going to be like monkey eye gouges.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think adding like gladiator style where every now and then like a rhinoceros comes into the scene.
Just to keep these guys moving?
Yeah, because I'm getting bored of the like cat scratch thing and then the rhino comes in.
Okay, that's the fight to make.
Yeah.
Is
don't tell them though.
Who's like Stipe Miocic.
Yeah.
Is just there.
He's just retired, so he's fresh.
And Stipe is just like, as long as you guys keep honestly trying your best, I don't do a goddamn thing.
Right.
I'll be over here on a stool.
Yep.
But if I get any sense of you guys are like, hey, how about nobody needs to go crazy here. Stipe starts cleaning house.
Yep.
110 rounds.
Well, it's not going to go 110 rounds if Stipe starts throwing, but
I'm saying those guys are never going to want to get hit by Stipe, so they're going to have to actually do bare knuckle damage on each other. Who do you got in that fight?
who cares? I mean, do you know which one's won? I don't know who. Do they even have a name?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not asking that question. I don't care. I don't want to know. One's Island and one's Boy. Like, who cares?
No. I'm saying if you get like Takashi versus an Island Boy.
Well, you want both of them to be gone.
So Island Boy versus Island Boy. I believe they're brothers.
Yeah, but they make out and stuff.
You think so?
They hate it when you say that. I saw an interview.
Oh.
Yeah, because they made out with each other or something.
They did?
Yeah, they did.
That's a weird thing to do with your brother.
Yeah, I think like somebody offered him money or something.
Yeah. I don't recall anybody ever.
But they were like, no, we didn't. And there's like a video of it.
Oh, I see.
So it's like you kind of did.
Gotcha.
But yeah. Kill them.
That eye patch politician guy said he would kill Tucker Carlson. Do you care?
I mean, if he does it, I care.
Yeah.
But he's not going to do it.
I mean, he's a military man.
Yeah, but he's still not going to do it. He just said it.
But it was off
in the military doesn't mean...
It was off camera. If I ever meet him, I'll fucking kill him, he said as they wrap up the interview. Look, I mean, this is like it's done. He's not thinking about, broadcasting. This is not a message he's sending to the world.
How ugly is his eye? How bad is it?
I assume he's just got empty socket. He lost it. It was
show us.
It was can we? There must be a photo of Dan Crenshaw's
show
eye
us the
socket.
hole.
He he's a veteran. He lost it. It was an IED in I want to say Afghanistan.
Oh, that's badass, man. Why would you not? Oh, that's not.
Yeah. Oh, he has a Captain America glass eye.
If he does, then he is an idiot for not having that off at all times. That's a lie, though.
Yeah, why would you wear a patch?
What's his beef with Tucker Carlson? I thought they were all on the same page.
No, I think that I actually find that kind of refreshing. It makes me like him better that he's like, now that guy's a fucking problem. It's like, okay, as long as you guys aren't all in like cahoots with each other here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean...
Would you wear a glass eye or would you wear a patch?
I would. I don't want to be blind.
Would you just go raw socket?
I would love a glass eye.
Uh-huh.
I'd be so pumped.
You could like...
I'd have different ones all the time.
You could just have an eyeball removed.
An idiot. He's got a glass eye, but he has a normal eye.
He just has a thing that's an eye that doesn't move.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Like, dude, put like UFC logo in there or Dana White's face.
I would want an old
school slap fighting logo.
Sell advertising on your face.
Yeah.
I would want like an old school. I'm sure they could work this out, even if I had to swap out the battery at the end of every day. I'd probably take my eye out at the end of every day to sleep anyhow.
Yeah.
If I could get like an old school Kit Knight Rider. Going back and forth.
Yeah.
I get so laid.
Go Chargers or something. Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why does he want to kill that guy? I mean, I know he's annoying, but What did he do? Was it personal? Like, did he call? I mean, he would kill him too. Tucker Carlson doesn't seem like a very like I don't know who would win, him or an Island Boy. He's not very tough.
Who would win in a fight? Oh, that's the fight that I want to see. The Stipe fight. Island Boy versus Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, that's good.
I got Island Boy all day in there.
Yeah, right. Tucker Carlson might be one of the most useless. I mean, who wins, him or Jordan Peterson?
I think Jordan Peterson's actually like a healthy guy.
He's not.
No?
He's frail. He's got like itchy meat disease or some shit.
He suffers from itchy meat. I mean, he was sick, right?
Now he eats meat and he's not sick anymore, but he's malnutritioned as fuck. Like,
okay, so he got, well, I think he got, like, frail. Was it COVID? But then he went and got treated for it in like Russia. That was a weird thing.
Oh, that's what it
No. I'm sorry. It's the other way around. He
got it in Russia.
He like went there to get off drugs?
Oh yeah,
look it up. And then he was there, and
he does have junkie vibes.
He has junkie vibes, like the guy that takes like the stuff to stay super focused, to always like speedy, learn more stuff, rattle off more stuff, do more podcasts, write more tweets.
He's like a Nazi Anthony Bourdain.
Well said. Yes. So it's right there. Can you click back on that?
He can't say that word. I just realized.
He's
like a Proud Boy, Anthony Bourdain. There you go.
He quit prescription drugs.
Let's see.
He began taking benzos.
Oh, hell yeah.
Without a second thought at the age of 58.
He's supposed to be smart. I thought he's smart.
He was already like famous at that point.
He
didn't think about the risk. What are benzos? So he's a smart guy who started taking. I don't even know
Steve-O addicted to benzos?
I don't even know what benzos are.
Benzos is like Xannies, right?
Right, like I've heard of them. I'm not saying I've never heard of them. I'm just saying I literally don't know what they are. Like if you were like, hey, big weekend, you want to do some benzos? Like I'll probably say yes.
But you're about to party.
But if I go, that was a hell of a weekend, I don't want that to end. I think I'm just going to start doing benzos on the regs.
Day-to-day benzos is a madman's idea. And I thought he was...
I don't even know what benzos are, and I know that's a bad idea.
And I don't either, but you're right.
Yeah.
What is a benzo again?
Sedatives and hypnotics.
That's not. What is a benzo?
It's an anti-anxiety thing.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's a Xanny.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. So other thing. There you go. Common benzodiazepine medications: Valium, Ativan, Xanax.
Yep. Told you.
Klonopin.
Yep.
And Librium.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't think I've ever taken any of those.
I have.
Those.
Can you tell?
Those just chill you out, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But if you take a couple, they really chill you out.
Right. Because I've actually wondered, because I can't smoke weed, if I could take a half.
It's really hard to get off, I heard.
If I took a half a Xanny and smoked weed,
you'd be chilling.
I probably wouldn't have the freak out thing,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I think I want to try that.
You shouldn't.
All right, I'll consider your opinion.
Please
as well.
don't.
Yeah. So he went to Russia, and it wasn't really clear why.
To get off benzos.
Right. And then
There wasn't a rehab here that could have...
Well, he's smarter than the rest of us. Obviously, He knew that they had the best.
Right. He is obviously smarter because at 58 he started taking benzos on the regular
without giving it a second thought.
Yeah, he's very smart.
Right.
And that's what being a man is.
Man to hell.
That's the difference. The today's generation, Michael, they're not manly like Jordan Peterson,
right?
Who has itchy meat disease and is a junkie. So yeah, congratulations to you.
He looks like a cuck version of the Dos Equis guy.
Right, but he's not the most interesting man at all.
No, he looks like he pays the most interesting man in the world to fuck his wife while he watches.
Right. He looks like Two-Face, but one side hasn't melted yet.
Give it time.
Does he have two different colored suits on? He is Two-Face. Why does he wear... Oh, I can't.
He rocks the tree piece.
He needs to shut the fuck up. Has he shut the fuck up yet, or is he still
he's never gonna shut the fuck up?
Man, can we
nobody wants him to shut the fuck up. They want him to talk
I do.
more.
I don't care.
This is my very best life advice is a thumbnail. Take it from a man who was a college professor who willy-nilly dove into the deep end of benzos.
Take it from a
at the
junkie
age
at
of
58. Yeah, 58. Let's get junkified. You dumbass. You know, who would you think would be dumber, me or him? Me,
I would
right?
assume you, yeah.
Ask me if I want to start taking benzos on the regular.
Right, I think I know the answer to the question.
I'm going to decline.
Right.
You know why?
I think at least, why is that?
I'm not a moron. Well, okay. I'm not a junkie.
I'm at least going to call a quick timeout when I've been taking benzos for a month straight.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so you got into them and it was pretty casual.
Right.
They helped you with your TikTok videos
A
about
doctor
being a man.
prescribed them. They can't be bad.
That's right. My doctor from Russia was like, these are good for you. They make you strong.
Yeah. More.
Yeah, but I'm finding it hard to get up in the morning without doing another benzo. You know what I got to do? I got to go to Russia, fix myself. Yeah, that guy.
So you think he wins in a fight against Tucker Carlson? You think Tucker's got him?
Yeah, because I think this guy is like very malnutritioned and feeble. And like if he was 58 on benzos, what is he now, 65 or something?
Yeah, I guess maybe.
Yeah, you can't like I said, unless we don't know about like his jiu-jitsu background, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have one.
He's just like wiry. I feel like Tucker. Can we see Tucker at the beach or something?
He would never take his shirt.
I think Tucker is like
he's the fattest person.
Yeah, I think he's like a soft doughboy.
He's a meat bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a steaming pile of a human being. His neck tells a lot. He's a very fat neck.
Oh, right. When he was talking about tanning testicles.
Wait, who was?
Remember?
Wait, not Tucker.
Yeah.
Oh, he's making fun of it. He wasn't recommending it.
I think this is going back a little ways.
They both love Russia.
Isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought they were bad guys. I guess they're not anymore. That's cool.
Wait.
They're not.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need to get into it, but
I don't want to.
I don't want to. But yeah.
But yeah, he's a fat dude.
Yeah. In back in 2022,
He's like a frat guy. Like you're not tough. And there's nothing wrong with not being tough. But it is weird when you talk tough and you're not tough. That's my only beef with tough talk.
yes,
Is if you're feeble,
right.
don't talk about it.
Like
you
I
know?
don't have a problem.
You know
with,
what men need to do? And I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
you need to go to the gym, you fat bastard. Like, what are you talking
Right.
about?
Imagine a world in which Patton Oswalt is like, let me tell you how to be a man.
Yeah, more burpees. I'm like, show me a burpee,
Right.
and then I'll believe you.
So there's this documentary series, Tucker Carlson Originals. You can find the trailer of this. It begins with a Make America Great Again style montage, centering on a JFK speech in which he extols the virtue of strength and berates America's soft, chubby, fat-looking children.
He does.
Well, that's a clip of JFK saying that, but the video is it's called The End of Men, and it's basically saying like men are ending or they're trying to stop us from being men.
Dude, you're not a man.
I
You're
know.
very girly. And there's nothing wrong with being girly, man, but you are like all this video right here, he can't do that.
No.
How many push-ups do you think he can do?
3.
Like having video of two tough guys grappling and you're like in support of it.
See, there it is, dude.
Yeah, he's saying this is dumb.
Tanning testicles.
He's saying that's dumb. He's making fun of that, right?
I don't think so.
I mean, that's been proven that it doesn't do anything. A man chopping a tree, a cold plunge. Like, he's not going in a cold plunge.
No.
Dude.
I've not seen this thing, but I'm reading the news story about it, and there's a guy who pushes
Gay-ass video. Why am I watching naked dudes tent?
using infrared light for bromeopathic therapy.
He's making fun of it.
I don't think so.
Well, then he needs to turn the infrared light up because it's not working,
Yeah.
you know? Weird. That's a weird thing to be like a real soft fat guy
Isn't it
and talk about
crazy?
being tough.
It's so weird. Like it just
Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's like an assassin. But I'd be surprised, you know? That's all I'm saying.
like I just feel like there's certain it's weird to me that
You got to walk the walk, Michael.
Right.
You know?
Like if you want to be like, I notice that all the time in movies where there's a guy, like it used to be that like the tough guys look tough in movies, Stallone, you know, whatever. And at a certain point, it just became, if you're going to take your shirt off, unless the joke is that you're like Will Ferrell and you're kind of fat and hairy.
Yeah.
Like all these guys had six packs. They're just supposed to be kind of like regular looking dudes. And it's like, shit, if you want to be starring in a movie in Hollywood nowadays, you kind of just need to be like super fit. Being super fit doesn't make you a star, but forget about even trying to be one if you're not willing to put that in. That's just fucking part of your entrance fee. It seems like if your shtick is telling people we got to do this and men do that, and this is what people who aren't men
You
do.
need to do it.
You have no. It just doesn't. I would think your career's never going to go anywhere if you're selling that shit. And people go, but look. I will again say, if Patton Oswalt came out with a series of how to be a man videos tomorrow, it'd be like, you're just not the person I'm going to take advice on this.
I think Patton Oswalt is a funny guy.
Yes.
But if he's my doctor and he's like, here's what you need to eat for the rest of your life, I'm going to tell him to shut up.
Let me talk to you about testicle tanning.
I'm not listening. You got to not be fat if you're going to give advice on how to do stuff. If you're going to be a jiu-jitsu instructor, you got to be real good at jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
We don't need to bring Patton Oswalt's face up. He's a good guy.
He's a great guy.
But yeah, no. I'm not taking health advice. Guess what? He's not giving it. You know why he's not giving it? He's fat and he knows he is.
He knows he's not an expert.
You know what he does? He does jokes. You know why he does jokes? Because he's good at them.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying, man. Don't tell me to be a man when you're not a manly man. You know? Like, don't tell me how to run if you can't run fast. You know? Like, if you've got no legs, you're like, you know what you need to do? No. Shut up. Get to rolling.
The crisis of manhood.
I'm done with this. I'm done with these fake men that aren't manly men. You know? Like, I can't, I'm not gonna, it's like, it's so weird how the internet, you just let it slide. You know? Like, honestly, I've told you, I had a doctor who was a big fat guy. And I was like, I can't listen to you anymore. You give me health advice, you're going to die any day now. Yeah. You're very unfit.
I'll go one further. I don't want advice from anybody who seeks me out to give me advice. Like, for sure, if you are
a drunk guy telling you how to be sober.
But just like when you go through your feed or whatever, and this thing comes up some ad, it's like, let me tell you about blah, blah. Like that, let me tell you. Like, if I fucking want to know something from you, I will fucking seek you out. People who find me to tell me things almost uniformly do not have information that I require for my life.
Yeah, it's like, let's just say from here on out, Tucker Carlson's like, here's how you bust rhymes. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You don't know how to do any rap, but Eminem is like, hey, here's how you do it. All right, I'm listening.
Right.
That's all. That's all I'm doing. You know, I don't want to, if you don't know how to do it yourself, dude, Whitney Cummings, very funny lady. If she's like, here's how you should skate. No.
Yeah.
You don't know how to skate.
Yeah, she's terrible.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's no crime in that.
Nope.
But you know what she's not doing? Millions of TikTok videos on how to skate. You know why? Because she can't. And she knows it.
Well, and if she did, the world, that's the problem that I have. Anybody can try to sell whatever they want online, but the world used to do a slightly better job of sniffing out people who had no business dispensing this sort of advice.
Yeah,
if Whitney Cummings did that, nobody would watch those videos.
Yeah, I don't know.
You wouldn't have a bunch of people going, actually, dude, Jason, if you give me a second, let me tell you, she actually knows quite a bit more about skateboarding than you do.
Yeah.
That's the world that we live in.
Yeah, and it's like you got to wake up, you know? There's like the dating show. They had to get chicks. I saw the convention they had.
What show? Like pickup artist thing?
Indian-looking black guy with a black guy. I don't know who they are. They're
Indian-looking black guy with a black guy.
He's not hot, and he's just like always telling girls like they're not good or
that shit. Yeah. Okay.
They had like a thing where they all met them for like a podcast or whatever. It's like, look at these guys, we're all party, we're lit. It was the biggest group of losers that will never get laid in their entire lives, and I'm like, that's your demo. The only person that would go to a convention with you on how to get laid are people that are so desperate they don't know how to get laid, and they're like, sure, I'll take it from some weird Indian black guy that like doesn't know what the hell he's talking about either.
Yeah, right.
Like you're going for it because you've never. TikTok doesn't make you tough. You go to the gym and you face it, and you get in, you gas out and you collapse and you think you can't do it tomorrow, and then you get up and you go again. And if you haven't got up and gone again, I don't want to hear it. You know, if you don't have brain damage, don't talk about being tough. Have you ever been punching the head so hard that all you hear is a ringing sound? And when you hear the ringing sound, you don't really know where you are and your arms and legs don't work, and you panic and drop to the ground? Don't TikTok about being tough. If you keep fighting, you keep throwing while you're hearing ringing and you can barely see, then I'm listening. You probably don't have much to say anymore because you're brain dead, but still, it's there. That's the difference. That's why I can say this. Because I've been in a war. I've got brain damage. And pretty soon I probably might not know who I am. But right now I know I'm Jason Ellis.
Right now you're in the zone between acquiring.
I should be TikToking till you don't stop right now. Because pretty soon it'll be over and I'll be like, my name's Larry David. I don't know who I am. I'll lose it. But right now I know who I am and I'm tough. I know I am. Listen to me. Not tan your balls. I mean, if you want to tan your balls, that's the other thing. Here's the difference. If you want to be fat, be fat. Hell yeah. I like burgers. Cheese is fun. I love donuts. Eat them.
Yeah.
Enjoy your life. If you don't want to do anything and you want to sleep in and watch TikTok, do it.
Yeah, I bet you Tucker Carlson loves those crescent rolls with the cinnamon and frosting.
He's a scone eating bitch.
And that's great. Scone on, motherfucker.
And there's nothing wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to eat scones and do a bunch of
have all the pastries.
Take all the benzos you can get. But don't tell me how to be tough.
Yeah.
Or how other people aren't tough. If you can't fight, don't talk about how you kick ass.
This is not just an American phenomenon, this crisis of manhood I saw where the mafia is enjoying a resurgence in Italy, but they caught like a couple of mafia bosses on tape basically saying like, these kids today, we can't, like the actual proper Sicilian mafia is like, we cannot find young people to replace us and fill our ranks because kids today are so dumb and so soft and so useless.
Wow.
Who would have thought that it wasn't Giuliani, it wasn't the Untouchables, it wasn't Sean Connery and Kevin Costner, the thing that ultimately destroyed the Sicilian Italian mafia was fucking TikTok.
Wow. I mean, in a roundabout way, Kevin Costner did cause it.
How do you figure?
Because he acts like a tough guy, but he's not tough.
No.
And he's in a movie being a tough guy, but he's not. Like Al Pacino's not tough. Like say hello to my little friend. You're not that tough.
Yeah. How like in his...
That wasn't even real coke.
In his prime.
Yeah.
Because he had a lot of energy.
The bull. Raging Bull.
That's De Niro.
Right. I get those guys confused.
I'm pretty sure De Niro
was tough.
De Niro versus Pacino in their prime.
De Niro destroys. Who
could I'm saying Scarface is around the physical prime.
Yeah. I'm listening.
So he's not strong.
No.
But he's fast.
Okay.
Never say that. Never say
not
die.
Superhuman fast.
No.
For average person.
Average person.
Pretty quick.
Right. Like how does he go? How does he do against like a prime-aged island boy?
He destroys him.
Right.
Yep. Okay.
I think so.
Yep. Everybody can beat an island boy.
See,
which is the craziest thing. When you talk tough and you see what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like the hip hop Tucker Carlson.
Right.
They're like, man, I do this, I do that. I mean, they literally have hundreds of boxing videos where no one's ever displayed worse boxing. Mm-hmm. And it's like a viral phenomenon. Mm-hmm. And there's no way that every comment is not, you're the worst boxer I've ever seen. But what do they do next week? They bring out another one.
Yeah.
They seem like the kind of people that are like, you guys are just haters.
For sure.
We're actually really good at it.
If they knew that they were bad at it and they kept posting shit, they would probably make some concerted, constructive effort to get better.
Here's one. Andrew Tate.
Uh-huh.
He can fight.
Yeah.
He's fit.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a douche and an asshole? Potentially. I don't know. I never met the guy. But if he's like, you should be tougher, you should get fit. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, were most of your fights tomato cans that you were given so that you could beat them up? Potentially.
Right.
But can you scrap?
Yeah.
Yep, you can. I'll give it to you.
Yeah. Well, I'll just give it to, you put in the hours in the gym.
That's it.
He did.
But if you haven't put the hours in the gym, you can't tell us how to get motivated. I just won't. I won't,
Yeah.
Joe Rogan, how to get fit. Like, I don't know about, NASA, whatever the hell he says, but if it's like get fit, you're fit.
Sure.
You're in your 50s and you're fit as hell.
Right.
And whatever workouts you do, yep.
Yeah,
and I've seen he's got a roundhouse. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's not very good with his hands boxing wise, but like he knows he's a black belt. He is a fit a good guy to have in a fight, to have your back.
He is probably the first person in America with any like public platform that was prominently associated with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
Who didn't have a first name that started with an R, pronounced with an H.
Right. And he knows all those guys. He trained with all those guys. He's a proper guy.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
I'm listening
And that's the other
to
thing.
your fitness advice. But then the money gets involved, dude. And then it's like, you know what you should do? You should do some kratom. And I'm like, well, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good advice.
Yeah.
What happened there? Where'd you go? Well, I like the kettlebell swing.
Yeah.
What? Don't tell me to do kratom. Don't tell kids to do kratom. That's not smart.
Yeah.
That's a bad thing to say. Why are you saying that?
Real
you need
winners.
more money than you've already got. Well, have you tried that stuff? Because that's basically benzos.
Real winners take benzos.
Thank you, Michael. Yeah, don't be doing benzo lights. Let's get into the real deal, you know?
If you want to be like Jordan Peterson, step up to the plate.
Step up to the benzo plate. Oh, man.
I think that might be the show.
Oh, is
Is
it?
there anything else that we
Stay in school.
Uh,
Listen to your mum. Unless if your mum's on benzos, then don't listen to that. Get her help. I know there's a lot of real quick kratom. I haven't touched on it for a long time, but there's arguments. Do this, do that. It's good. It helps. Google it. Google what it does. I don't know if Jamie's got a fact check that's different, but Google it and it'll say that it's bad for you. It is bad for you. You're better off without it. Do some breath work. Get fit. Get in the gym. Eat clean. Don't eat processed food. Meditate. Do the things, do consistent. Don't do it one day and then go flying off into Pizzaville the next day. Stay on track. When it gets bad, take it. You know what I mean? Sit there with it and wake up in the morning, start a new day, get motivated and keep pushing yourself to be a better person so you can be a better person. I'm not talking about lifting weights and defending yourself against the bad people of the world. I'm talking about being a better person for your friends, for your family. Say you got kids. Do you want to be a better dad? Do you want to be a better husband? Do you want to be divorced? I know what not to do. Take care of yourself. Have a clean mind, have positive thoughts, be around positive people. When you smell bullshit, walk away. Be better. We can all be better. Better ourselves, better the people we're around. So when you die, you did something good for the planet. Good luck.
and subscribe to our Patreon.
Oh, yeah, definitely subscribe to our Patreon. And shout out to that kid's mother. All right. Patreon.com/Ellis, mate. Don't die.